A microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Greetings, royal family. It's the morning boogie show, morning show time, all that good stuff. Probably by the time you're seeing this, it's gonna be in the PM hours. It is what it is. Happy Thursday, everybody. Today is September 30th, 2021. It is the last day of Septiembre. Okay, is that how you say September in Spanish? Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome, welcome, all that good stuff. All right, you know what to do, YouTube family. Pay your admission fee. Come on through the door. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Shout out to my live Twitch family. Greetings to all of you today. Well, I'll be darned. Seems like Wendy Williams might not be returning to the purple chair just yet. Okay, did you guys get that update on the Wendy show? If you look in their Instagram, they posted that Wendy Williams is not going to be returning on October 4th. I'll definitely get into that toward the end of today's topics. Okay, Britney Spears. She burst out into tears because her father has been suspended as her conservator or head of her conservatorship, whatever. We'll get into that article. Child, Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's a whole lot of going on, among other things. So kick back, relax, grab a snack. I did that for you, Wendy. And let's get into these topics. Like I said, please pay your admission fee by hitting that like button. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, let's start out with a little bit of ratchet news. This is courtesy of Hood Ratchet TV on Instagram. A missing, okay, quote unquote, missing drunk man spent hours helping a search party look for himself. What in the Kelly Price is this? All right, so let's read this caption. A missing man in Turkey accidentally joined his own search party and looked for himself for hours before he realized that he was the target of the rescue mission. When I saw this, I said, is this down in Florida? But apparently this was in Turkey. Now, according to local media reports, a 50-year-old man from a rural region, try saying that fast 50 times, in Turkey, was out drinking with his friends when he wandered off into a nearby forest and didn't return. Worried about him, his friends then alerted authorities, who set up a search and rescue mission to find him. According to Turkish channel NTV, when news of the missing man got out, efforts to find him intensified in nearby neighborhoods, with a large group of volunteers joining the mission. This search party was calling out Mutlu's name, I think that's how you say his name, Mutlu's name, for hours, when suddenly a man from within the group spoke up and reportedly said, "Who are we looking for? I am here." What was he drinking? Hennessy? It's unclear how Mutlu found himself in his own search party, or how his friends didn't realize that he was right under their nose the whole time. Police were able to safely escort him to his home. This isn't the first time a missing person joined their own rescue mission. In 2012, an Asian tourist who went missing in Iceland was also found in her own search party after she reportedly failed to recognize her own description. What the heck was y'all drinking? What's the name of that drink that everybody going Casamigos? Child, is it the Casamigos? Is it the Hennessy? Y'all need to chill with that drinking. Can you imagine that? Lord have mercy. That's how not incoherent, but that's how alcohol has you so messed up that you don't even realize that people looking for you and you right there. And you helping the people look for you and you right there. I'm done. So I wanted to start. I found that absolutely hilarious, okay, when I seen that. So let's move it along to something a little bit more dangerous and interesting at the same time. Let me tell you something. Don't sleep on these dudes with do-rags and Nike slides, okay? Because not all heroes wear capes. Now, what the hell is going on? The Shade Room posted this, okay? This is an alligator in Florida, okay, being captured by, I guess, a hood animal rescue safety person, I guess. Now, this is absolutely smart. So let's take a look and listen.
Let me know. Somebody let me know the head. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I got you. The head is it. comments were absolutely hilarious. If you guys read the comments in the Shade Room post, that's where all the fun goes down. Someone said that I would like to marry this guy. They were asking if he was single. First of all, shout out, okay, to the hood heroes. Now, this is a very dangerous thing to do, but he seemed very, very, very brave. That made my skin crawl when I first saw this video, because I said, well, what if that went awry? Now, I wish they would have kept recording, because I wanted to see if the alligator was going to try to jump out of the garbage can. That's crazy. Look at this. I would never try this, but shout out to him. He's very, very brave. Come on, slides and do-rag. Well, yeah, it probably would be very difficult for the alligator to escape, considering the way that it was in the garbage can. Shout out to him. Y'all, whoever that meant, give him a raise. Hire him if you see this, okay? Speaking of ratchet, I saw this clip yesterday, and I did renew my subscription to Zeus Network. Okay, because I want to see this. Now, the last time I watched Zeus Network, I think it was the Conversation Part 1 and 2 with Ray J and Princess. Oh, and I remember y'all tried to chew me out in the comments, honey, because I gave my take on how I think Princess is just as ratchet as Ray J, and Princess is not a victim and she's a volunteer. And I also used to review Black China's show when it aired or premiered on Zeus Network back in the day. So after that, I canceled my subscription, never had much interest until recently. So there's this clip circulating. Baller Alert has it. The Shade Room has it. I didn't see it on the Zeus Network's Instagram page, though, but Zeus Network was commenting in the comments of these, Instagram blogs. This is Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop, and Akbar V. They're supposed to be sitting down for a conversation. For what? I have no clue. But take a look and try to take a listen. Yikes.
You don't have a page, you don't have endorsement, you don't have nothing going on. On God, you gonna have to see me now.
Can y'all please leave God out of your foolishness? God ain't got nothing to do with this. God ain't mixed up in none of this. Can you please? So this is what's going to happen for this sit down with Tommy Lee and Akbar V. Didn't they exchange fisticuffs before in a studio? And one of them was drunk. Most likely it was Tommy. Both of these women have children. I just want to point that out. And one of them is a grandmother. That would be Tommy. Yes, Tommy is somebody's grandmama. They don't make them like they used to. Does Tommy know how to make biscuits? Probably not. And I doubt that she owns a house frock. Yeah, grandmothers these days are not like they were back in the late 80s and throughout the 90s. So for whatever reason, Zeus Network decided that this would be a good idea, good for TV. It probably will be. I will be watching whatever this is slated to come out. Again, once I saw this clip, I renewed my subscription for Zeus Network, the Zeus Network app. So I guess I'm just as ratchet as these two. I don't care for either one of them. I don't talk about them at all in any of my videos or segments, but I'll probably be talking about this because I actually, for research purposes, of course, I actually want to know what kicked off their beef. So I can tell that probably after the first 10 minutes, I'm not going to care. Like I said, both of these women are mothers, and this is so embarrassing. I couldn't fathom going to school and one of my classmates showing me a clip of this on my phone and it being my mama. What about the kids? What about the kids? Moving along. Thank God, onto something more meaningful to talk about. Nasir Jones, the handsome Nasir Jones. Oh, look at this. As per Complex, Nas, he received the keys to Queens and his own official day. Long overdue, rightfully so. So as per Complex, let me pull up this article. Let's see. Queens native Nas has been given the key to his borough and his own official day on September 23rd. Now, he is somebody who's deserving of his own day, okay? The honor was bestowed upon him this weekend, with Nas taking to Instagram to share. Of course, something had to pop up. I'm reading this from my phone, and these pop-ups are annoying. Make sure you like the video. So he took to Instagram to share the news, thanking Queensborough President Donovan Richards. "Queens, stand up," Nas wrote. The rapper had just performed at the concert to Feed NYC for the food rescue organization. City Harvest, that's the name of the organization. So the event went down at Forest Hill Stadium. Aw, deservedly so, Nas. Congratulations. Nas got the key to the city. Like I said, long overdue. I'm still listening to King's Disease 2. No shade, but I like King's Disease 2 better, okay? That very well could have been a double album, but whatever. It is what it is. You do what you do, Nas. So shout out to Mr. Nasir Jones. He absolutely deserves it. Now, baby, they give a lot of people the keys to the city. I think Notori Naughton got the keys to the city in New York somewhere, or she got a day named after her. So it's a very prestigious honor. Okay, something to brag about, and definitely adds to your legacy. Now, if you do something to disgrace your legacy, they will take the keys back from you, okay? Case in point, according to TMZ, R. Kelly, Baton Rouge, the key honor rescinded following his guilty verdict. Boy, oh boy, this is absolutely embarrassing. So let's take a listen to what the TMZ article reads. R. Kelly's persona non grata in Baton Rouge, his key to the city, that has been rescinded by the very same official who bestowed him with the honor. Yikes. So he gave it to him, and then he took it back. Ara was given the honor back in February 2013 by Denise Marcel, who at the time was a member of Baton Rouge Metro Council. Marcel tells us, TMZ that is, after Kelly's guilty verdict, she regrets giving Kelly a key to the city in the first place and is going to rescind it. Now let's pause a second, Miss Denise Marcel. You gave him this honor back in 2013. Now, unless you came from another country or another planet, did you not hear the rumors about Ara back in the day? I know I did. Granted, he wasn't found guilty when he went to trial for whatever, okay? But you didn't hear about that? I'm confused. But you still decided to give him a key to the city. You should get a kick in the pants for even being able to give him a key to the city, you McDummy. Okay? So now you want to try to act like you so angry at him. You should be angry at yourself, because every 2013, there was rumors circulating about R. Kelly in the 90s. See, y'all didn't want to listen to Wendy Williams when she was talking about this when she was on the radio. Wendy Williams ain't get up on that radio and told no lies, because a lot of things that she talked about back then have come to fruition up until today. Ben told us about Ara. She told us about Heathcliff Huxtable, if you know who I'm talking about too. But none of y'all wanted to listen. Y'all just call her big mouth gossiping bozo. So let's continue on. If you're wondering how that works, the process doesn't include actually physically taking the $256 plaque and key back from the singer, but he's stripped of the honor. Okay, let's see what Sister Denise looks like. Obviously, there were allegations against Kelly when Marcel presented. See? Now, mind you, I didn't read this article. Normally, I read the articles before, but this just popped up in my feed earlier this morning, so I decided to add it to the lineup. I did not read this article prior to. Obviously, there were allegations against Kelly when Marcel presented the key to him back in 2013, but she tells us she only knew he had been acquitted in 2008 and didn't do her homework to truly understand what was leveled against him. See, wow. No lie, y'all. I did not read this article before adding it to the lineup. I just read the headline. I didn't read this far. So that's interesting. Marcel now serves as a member of the Louisiana House of Representatives and not in the Baton Rouge Council, But a rep for Baton Rouge tells us that Marcel still holds the power to rescind the key since she was the one who gave it out. As TMZ reported, Kelly was found guilty earlier this week on all counts of his crimes. Okay. The jury didn't need all that long to deliberate, beginning Friday afternoon and needing only half of the day on Monday to reach its verdict on 9 federal counts. And I won't even get into all of that. So Sister Girl admitted that she didn't do her homework. Yeah, that's your fault. You probably didn't believe it. Yes, he was acquitted in 2008. That is true. Or 2006. When was it? 2008? 6? Whatever. But, ma'am, yeah, 2008 he was acquitted. No, ma'am. But don't get an attitude with him. You should get kicked in the pants too because you didn't do your due diligence. And also, I wouldn't give someone who's even accused of something like that, and then there's whispers. I wouldn't even do it. So, yeah, you should get kicked in your pants too. But wait, there's more. Oh boy, this is according to CBS News. Guess who is sitting down with Gayle King again? Yes, you see it. Azriel. Now, you remember when Gayle King did an interview with Jocelyn and Azriel, and they sat next to each other, and she was rolling her neck and getting an attitude with Gayle and says, I don't ask you what goes on in your bedroom. That's none of your business. Remember all of that? Well, she's back. And child, she looks like she's from Nutbush City. I see what they did there. They dressed her down, and they look like they put makeup on her face to make her eyes look kind of like swollen, and she looks very underdressed. If you follow her on social media, or if you've seen any of her pictures on social media, this is not how she looks on social media. So I see what they were doing there. No jewelry, no heavy makeup. Her hair looks the way it looks. I see what they were doing. It is what it is. So she's talking to Gayle King, and she's basically saying that his staff tried to warn him about inappropriate behaviors. This is what she's telling Gayle. And I'm just like, but you came and said something different before. See, here's the thing. I'm not saying that Azriel is lying. I'm not saying she's telling the truth. But here's the problem when you lie. Anyone with any sense wouldn't take your word for anything. Once you lie, unfortunately, you forfeited your right to be believed. That's just my opinion. It depends on how severe the lie is. I can understand a little white lie and stuff like that. But you sat on this very same platform and was so defensive. And I understand Stockholm Syndrome. I get all of that. Trust me, I do. And you were so adamant that you were not being held against your will. You were adamant that you were in a relationship, a consensual relationship with this guy. And now here you are saying the exact opposite. All this is doing is making you look foolish. It is. I think it's making her look foolish. Like I said, I'm not saying she's lying, and I'm not saying she's telling the truth. My point is that it looks foolish. And of course, Gayle is going to take the interview. Duh. She's doing it for ratings. I don't think Gayle cares either way. So I don't know. And look how they dressed her. She looks completely different from the very first time that she sat down with Gayle. Very, very interesting. So the article reads, one of the women who testified about the abuse that she endured while in a relationship with Ara at the singer's, trial, told CBS News on Wednesday that he was warned by staff about his behavior. I know that he knows he's guilty, Azriel Clary told CBS Mornings co-host Gayle King. People told him. People tried to warn him. People tried to help him, she added. He didn't care. He was selfish. He was greedy. He was a P word. And he never, not once, wanted to get help. So Clary said that assistants would tell Kelly, hey, these people are, minors, and you can't be flying these people in. I don't know why you're doing this with them, but, and then she stopped. And she said that Kelly would say, mind your business, you're fined or you're fired. So he would find people, according to Azriel, he would find people for warning him, or he would fire them. Like I said, completely the opposite of what she said when she first sat down with him. And again, this is the problem when you lie. So we don't know which one. I don't know. Let me speak for myself. Which one is the truth? It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things because he was, convicted and he's going to be sentenced in May. But for you, ma'am, your credibility is out the window. Your credibility is out the window. And where do you go from here? I mean, maybe she feels, finally he's behind bars. I can rest easy at night. But people are going to look at you and say, hey, you told one story and then you told another. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But again, it doesn't change the fact that what R did and what R continued to do, God gives us a way of escape sometimes. And sometimes people don't take heed to that. He might have been told, hey, man, you need help, and might have refused, so he's suffering the consequences of that. And there's nothing I can say about it. It is what it is. But yeah, this young lady, it's very interesting that she returns back to Gail's, set looking significantly different and saying something completely opposite of what she said the first time. Where is Jocelyn? Is that her name? What the heck is the other girl name? Jocelyn, right? Where is she at? I don't know. I don't want to hear any more about this, to be honest with you, because this is actually sick and disgusting. And everybody has their day. That's it. That's all. Unfortunately, in the same realm, Jada Pinkett Smith, Lord have mercy. Now, there have been some allegations that came out recently. This is according to ashowbiz.com. Twitter is calling for Jada to be canceled because she allegedly slept with Chris Kelly. Chris Kelly is one of the Chris's from the group Criss Cross. He has since went on home to glory. And there have been clips circulating around of Daz from the Dog Pound, Daz Dillinger, who's one of the members of Snoop Dogg's, crew, the Dog Pound. I think Daz is Snoop Dogg's cousin, right? Remember Daz and Corrupt? I think one of them is Snoop Dogg's cousin or Daz. Either way. Anyway, Daz is a rapper. He did a show with a podcast, and he stated that Jada Pinkett was doing the grown-up with Chris Kelly, and Chris Kelly wasn't a grown-up. Put it that way. His mother also stated that there were a lot of people around her son that that peer pressured him into doing things. Adult things. I'll leave it at that. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much, and Chris Kelly was 15 at the time is what they're saying. So I don't think that Jada Pinkett is going to say anything about this. She might not, but anyone can get on a podcast and say anything. I'm not saying that Daz is lying. I'm not saying he's telling the truth. However, when you come out with allegations like this, people want proof. Like, I'm not inclined to just jump up and believe something. I'm also not inclined to jump up and disbelieve something. Anything is possible. I always say that. So I wonder if Jada will address this on Red Table Talk. The unfortunate thing is he's no longer here to defend himself. And his mother, to my knowledge, is still alive. And that would suck for his mother to kind of have to like relive this stuff, unless she herself wants to talk about it. If she wants to talk about it, I feel she has every right to talk about it. But I don't know where this is going to go, but it's kind of gross, and it has the, propensity to get very nasty. But have you been seeing what people are saying about Jada on Twitter? Yikes. Drop down in the comments and let me know. And especially off the heels of the situation with August Alsina. Some people said that was kind of, questionable, but I don't know. I'm moving along. I am moving along. Britney Spears, she burst into tears upon hearing the judge's decision to suspend her father, Jamie, as head of her conservatorship. So Page 6 is reporting this news, and the article reads, Britney Spears was overwhelmed with emotion after learning her father, Jamie Spears, was suspended from her conservatorship after 13 years. Hit that like button. Thank you. Britney burst into tears upon hearing the judge's decision, a source exclusively told Page 6 of the superstar's reaction. For the longest time, she had begun to think that she would never see the day that her father's domineering control over every single aspect of her life would end. But it finally happened. Okay, praise God. The insider added that she's in shock and at a loss for words, but literally jumping for joy. She hasn't felt joy like this in 13 years. LA Superior Court Judge Brenda Penny conceded that it was in Britney's best interest to suspend Jamie, who is 69 years old, from the restrictive legal arrangement that he established in 2008, controlling his famous daughter's personal, medical, and financial affairs. The current situation is whatever. And she said that after hearing the arguments from both sides, it reflects a toxic environment. This is what the judge is saying. It reflects a toxic environment which requires the suspension of James Spears. The ruling came after the 39-year-old singer's attorney, Matthew Rosengart, petitioned the court to, quote, immediately suspend Jamie from the role by Wednesday, arguing that the elder Spears' continued involvement made Britney's life a nightmare, end quote. While he works to dissolve the conservatorship entirely, Rosengart, which is Britney Spears' attorney, asked the court to appoint certified public accountant John Zabel as temporary conservator to Britney's $60 million estate. Yes, $60 million. I would think that $60 million. I would think that she would be her estate would be worth more. I'm telling you, that father was gonna clean her out like a chicken bone. Ooh, gosh, so wicked. Now, despite resistance from Jamie's legal team, Penny agreed to Zabel's appointment on Wednesday. That's the judge. Is Penny. Days before Penny, the judge ruled to suspend Jamie, delighting Britney and her army of supporters. Rosengart cited a bombshell New York Times report that alleged Jamie hired a private security company to record his daughter's private conversations, including those she had with her attorney and in her bedroom. Years before the hashtag Free Britney movement began, Britney had been fighting to regain control of her life. Now, let me tell you something. Her supporters are no joke. Look at these people outside the courtroom. Is it going to show? Yeah. This hearing was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, my God. I know she sees all this love and support. So did they deem Britney Spears mentally incompetent or something? What's the need for the conservatorship? Maybe I missed that. God, you got people looking like her. That's wild. So all these people were outside the courtroom yesterday for this hearing. Well, her father is something else, ain't it? What a wicked human being. Why are you recording conversations? Why? You scared? What do you think she's going to tell her lawyer? $60 million? I would think that Britney Spears had more money than that. Am I tripping? Why is her estate only $60 million? I hope they trace and track every dollar that he took out and like whatever he spent. And where her mama at? And her sister. I don't know. This is a very, very sad situation. But I'm glad that he's been suspended from, her conservatorship. So I guess they're going to try to replace him. But what is the problem? What Britney can't, she has a mental issue? What is it? Maybe I missed something. Because this has been a long time coming. I'm glad that she's happy, though. She burst into tears because she's finally relieved. Hang in there, Britney. Better days are coming. All right, let's move this along. This is Hollywood Life reporting this. Porsha Williams breaks down in tears, not over conservatorship, but as she gives Fiancé an engagement ring 4 months after his proposal. So you guys know that Porsha is not coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? She's supposed to be getting her own spinoff show. I'm not totally against that. I think she's over Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's totally fine. But how do you guys feel about this relationship? This is a beautiful picture of her. How do you guys feel about her relationship with Simon Guobadia? I'm going to be honest. I thought okay, this is just going to be a storyline. I'll believe it when they actually walk down the aisle. Now, there's rumors circulating that they actually got married, Simon and Porsha. Not in the U.S., but maybe overseas in Nigeria. I don't know what's going on. And when is her show going to air? Why is she crying? Is Porsha depressed? Is she okay? Has this storyline gone awry? Does she realize maybe this is not who I want to be with? What's really going on? All right, so the article reads, The Real Housewives of Atlanta star gave fiance Simon Guobadia an engagement ring from Tiffany & Co. in a heartfelt video taken by her longtime friend Shamia Morton. On May 10th, Porsha Williams, 40, happily accepted a proposal from her boyfriend, Simon Guobadia. So far, the past few months, The Real Housewives of Atlanta star has been in post-engagement bliss while rocking a massive emerald cut ring on her finger. But on Monday, September 27th, Porsha felt that it was finally time to return the favor to her fiancé. So she purchased an engagement ring from Tiffany & Co. and gifted it to Simon. So is this a new thing? Because y'all, you know, things change with the times. So he proposed to you. He gave you a nice emerald cut diamond. Y'all not married, or are you? Why are you giving him an engagement ring? I don't know. I don't know. Things change so quickly. I may be left behind. Is this a thing now? The article continues, the heartfelt moment was recorded by Porsha's longtime friend Shamia Morton, and it was emotional to say the least. All right, so let's take a look and a listen. Let's cue it up. Cue it up, Leroy. Like to hear it? Here you go.
Aww, she quiet. She done bought her husband wings.
Shamia says she bought her husband a ring. Now, y'all know Shamia is her best friend. So what's really going on?
Meanwhile, though, he out there sniffling too. Girl, on everything. Ma'am. Oh, y'all, this is so sweet. This is some...
That's Shamia's husband, the one who has the blue mask on, and then that's Simon with the sunglasses on top of his head.
Really epic stuff.
I mean, hold on. I gotta take a video.
Y'all.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. No, hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh, guys. This is love.
Shamia, relax. Oh my God.
L-O-V-E, love. Love is a walking down Main Street. Oh, love.
What?
Oh.
Girl.
Let me see, where is it?
Let me see, Simon.
Right.
Ma'am.
What
Yes.
key is that? I can't say shit. Please, get this girl out of this. Get her out of this establishment.
I'm so excited.
All right, that's enough of that bull crap. This is so
And I
fake.
just can't hide it.
This look fake. What do you guys think? It's the fake tears for me. So is this going to be a part of her show?
Won't you?
Won't you? Won't you?
Look, y'all. She will not let it be romantic. She will not.
Simon, let me see your hands. Yeah.
Oh, is that for the show? Is that why you wearing the ring for the show? Because why would you buy him an engagement ring and y'all not an engagement ring? I don't get it.
Samesies. It's given they married and keep away. That's what it's given.
It's given
What is given, Porsha?
taken.
It's given taken.
So this is to give the appearance that you are married even though you're not? Or are you married?
It's given look away.
They said taken for real.
Aw, give me some sugar.
Oh, Porsha, I guess you got to do what you got to do, girl. Why if you're, okay, let me know if things change, y'all. Maybe I'm missing something. Girl, work ain't honest, but it pays the bills, right? That's what they say. So, Porsha, whatever it is that you got to do. So, basically, it's given, I have my rock on my finger. You have to put a wedding band on your finger because we're supposed to be married, but we're not legally married. So, when is the wedding in Nigeria taking place? She was supposed to have 4, 5, 6, 50, 11 weddings. I said before, and I'll say it again, I'll believe it when they actually get married. It's a good storyline, though. Dang, Housewives of Atlanta, you guys are going to miss out. Or do you think that it's all a lie? Do you think that Porsha is really coming back to Housewives of Atlanta, but she's making it seem like she's not? I don't know. They're still negotiating, so we shall see. At this point, like I said, I always say, excuse me, I just wait when the credits start a-rolling and I see who's holding a peach. That's when I'll know who is a part of the cast. All right, now let's handle business with this Wendy Williams situation. This was edited because the original post did not have a return date. And when I refreshed, it has a return date. So this is from the Wendy Show's official Instagram page. Okay. And it reads, Wendy will not be returning with new shows on October 4th. She has been and continues to be under a doctor's care and is still not ready to return to work. We plan to return with new shows on October 18th. Her breakthrough C-Thing case is no longer an issue and she has tested negative, but she is still dealing with some ongoing medical issues. So Wendy was supposed to come back she was supposed to premiere on the 20th. That didn't happen. They pushed it back to October 4th. I was all excited, even yesterday. All excited. Wendy's ready to come back. Wendy got her promotional stuff. She had her promotional videos saying she's coming back. Yada, yada, yada. See, she coming back to the purple chair. How you doing? How you doing? She ready. 5 days, countdown. Wendy is back Monday. What's your premiere day snack? Only for this to be posted. She ain't coming back until the 18th. I know a lot of people are like, yep, I knew she wasn't coming back. Wendy should retire. I get all of that. I want Wendy to come back. I know that sounds so selfish. I do want her to come back because that's probably the only way that some of us will know what's really going on. Not for the purposes of being nosy just to be nosy, but out of concern, just to make sure she's okay. What health problems Wendy is battling with, let me tell you something. It could be a myriad of things. Well, Wendy Williams used to like that snowman, if you follow me. And she used to be a frequent user of that snowman. That white. And if you don't know, that definitely can have long-term effects on you. She also has thyroid disease. You guys need to Google what can happen to someone who has thyroid issues, either an overactive or an underactive thyroid. That can cause a whole lot of issues. It can shut down organs. It regulates your body temperature, your mood, etc. There's been accusations of Wendy drinking. If she's taking thyroid medication for a thyroid disease and she's drinking, no bueno. If she's not taking her medication and she's drinking, no bueno. And she has thyroid disease. She could also have a whole host of other issues that she doesn't want to disclose. Not that she has to. I do not think that her divorce from her husband is the sole issue here. As her brother stated in his YouTube video, November coming will mark 1 year since the passing of their mother. I think that Wendy has serious health issues that she's not disclosing to the public. I feel like she should take all the time that she wants. If she decides that she wants to walk away, then I'll respect it. If she wants to come back, but she's not ready, I'll respect it. I'm not in a rush for Wendy to come back. I do want her to return. But if she doesn't, then so be it. If she does, then so be it. I feel it is her choice, right? Last week, Kelvin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, made a post because it was his birthday. And he said, health is wealth. I tried to tell him, yada, yada, something. And everyone's like, oh, he's shading Wendy. And I took a different stance. I don't think he was shading Wendy. Here it is. This is the second time the show is being pushed back. Health is not wealth. Health is more important than money. Is it not? Right? So I don't think that Kelvin Hunter was being shady. I think him and Wendy probably still communicate. You know, she made it seem that way, but I'm pretty sure that they do. And he's probably told her over and over and over again, take care of yourself, take care of yourself, take care of yourself. And she's probably like, nope, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is not about Kelvin Hunter. I'm just saying. A lot of people thought that he was throwing shade at Wendy, and you're entitled to your opinion. I don't think he was throwing shade. He didn't say anything that was disrespectful, and that was a lie. Health is wealth. Money, and here it is. Money isn't everything. People in the comments are telling her, Wendy, whatever money they gave you up front, give it back. You need to take care of yourself, right? Same thing that Kelvin Hunter said, but everybody threw daggers in his back or daggers at his head because of who he is. Totally understand. And please be advised that Wendy had health issues and dependency issues, right? Long before Kelvin Hunter came around. If you know, you know. I say all that to say I'm wishing Wendy nothing but the absolute positive best. I do wish that she takes care of herself. I'm also keeping her son in my thoughts and prayers because this has to be extremely difficult for him to experience, especially because he recently lost his grandmother, right? So the entire family, I'm just sending positive, as Charlemagne would say, sending positive energy and positive thoughts. I think that Wendy knows exactly what she's doing. It's her choice if she wants to come back. I don't think the network is forcing her to come back. I do think if the show has to end, I'm sure she'll go out tastefully and she'll give some sort of an explanation or a farewell to the show. But I don't think the Wendy Williams show should end unless Wendy wants it to end. She built it, so she's the only one that can dismantle it. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. All right, Royal Family, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. This concludes this episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show. If you're watching the replay, be sure to comment and share your thoughts, all right? It definitely helps build engagement on the channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Like the video if you liked it. That also helps with engagement in my statistics on the back end with the channel. So I greatly appreciate it if you already done some of those things. If you haven't done so, you still have time to do so before I end the video. All right. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitch, she_RoyalB. Thanks to all of you who have been following and supporting the Twitch platform. I greatly appreciate it. All right. So I'm signing off. If you are subscribed to the channel, thank you, Royal Family, and make sure your notifications are on because I will be back. Thanks for watching, and I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, peace.